What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your host with the most, White Boy 7th Street, and welcome back to another beautiful game of Battlefield 1 Conquest on Suez. I'm going to be using one of my most favorite things in the game, and that is the Calvary class. I think it is severely underrated by the Battlefield community. As you saw in the opening clip of this video, I zoomed into the minimap to show that there was 2 horses 15 seconds after the game started. And I'm not sure if I should be making this video because I don't want to be stuck on the waiting screen clicking and spamming to get onto a horse, but it is so powerful. And this single game of Conquest really changed my entire perspective of the map Suez. I wasn't a fan of it, then they changed it to have 5 flags, which I thought was a little better, but it really didn't change the pub stomping, as I'm going to demonstrate firsthand. But half of my 28 kills and only 5 deaths were from destroying other people's vehicles, and the horse is very powerful against vehicles and other horses, as you're going to see right here. And it's so fun to use. I love the horse, and that's probably one of my favorite things about using the horse. But look, you're on top of a 5-foot horse and you're in third-person perspective, so you can see over this hill, and this guy had no idea that I was coming, besides some audio cues, and he can't pinpoint exactly where I am. I know exactly where he is, and it's a huge advantage. Now right here, I missed 2 out of my 3 grenades, and I still disable the vehicle. So one big tip with the horses is you gotta drop your ammo, you gotta drop your health, not only for your teammates but for yourself. I got another grenade from the ammo, throw it, and I did destroy the light tank. Now I'm at very low health. I gotta run away. I'm gonna drop some health and ammo for my teammate so he can give me some covering fire. I also get a bunch of points for doing that, and I'm gonna find a nice safe space in one of these craters, drop down a health pack, and go back to 100% health, and then I can just go right back into the battle. Now when you drop bandages for yourself, you heal 13 health per tick. A horse has got to heal 1 per tick, so instead of wasting time and waiting for your horse to heal back to 100%, what I like to do is use that time to use the mobility of my horse to pull off a nice flank, so you're always into the battle and constantly getting action. Now, I am missing a lot of my sword swings. For some reason, I always think it's on the right hand side, but it's on the left hand side. You can press C to go from your left hand to your right hand, and my horse got injured, so I'm gonna go to a safe place, drop some bandages for me and it so it heals up. Battlefield recently nerfed the horse and made it easier to kill, so when you're injured, you have to run away and get to a safe place, regroup, regenerate, and get back into the battle. That's the best way to do it, and you can come back at them from a different angle. The horse is so good because it's so fast. Look how fast it's galloping across the battlefield. You gotta see me go out of bounds, kill a few people, and then run back into bounds. I know this looks kind of stupid, me just swinging at Ghost, but I'm trying to figure out what side is my sword gotta swing on. Now when people go to the ground, you really can't kill them with your blade, only by running them over, so keep that in mind. I'm chasing this horse down, but he's kind of fast. I'm not going to catch up to him unless he crashes into something, so I pull out my rifle, get a few shots on him, and I didn't really want to pursue him because there was a lot of red dots on the mini-map, so I didn't want to run through the city and be so vulnerable. Now right here is a good example of how to use the horse. I'm going to actually miss that swing, but you got to keep the momentum going and keep pushing forward. If I would have did a loop around, I would have probably missed this sniper right here. He's got to get onto horseback. I'm going to throw 2 grenades at him. We're having a battle circling each other. Now, I don't know why this is going to work so good, but I get off of my horse. It didn't work before, but it felt so good to do. One good tip while on horseback: if you're facing another horseback rider, if he has his rifle out, be aggressive with your melee weapon. Now, I was really aggressive right there, jumping off my horse and stabbing him while he's riding there. He could have easily just got his sword and killed me, but he had his rifle out the entire time, so I figured I can do that. I'm more talking about being aggressive with your melee. So here's another example. He had no idea I was there, but I used the third person advantage and the sand dune advantage to get a pretty easy kill. Now, you're going to see me throw 2 grenades and disable the weapon. If I wanted to right there, I could have got out on that side of the tank and threw my additional grenade that you get from being a foot soldier. So that side of the tank, it couldn't shoot me because the weapon's disabled. Now again, resupply and heal your teammates. You get so much utility value out of the horse with the 3 anti-tank grenades that you can really disable any vehicle with just 1 horse. And if you have 2 horses on a squad, you can easily take out a tank. And the flanking possibility with a horse, the mobility is so useful. Right here, I'm going to take a lot of shots. So I'm going to get level 8. And like a pro, this is why I'm level 8, baby. I'm going to get in there, go down to 65% health, and I don't really want to go back into battle so soon. I do a little loop, a little flank. They're not going to know I'm coming from this perspective. And look at my horse health, back to 99%. Again, triple kill with the anti-tank grenade. I'm going to fly across the map like a Pegasus. That was so smooth and fast. They had no idea that was coming, and it's really good against any cars, any motorcycles, any light armored vehicles. The horse has got a 1-shot, 2-shot it with 2 of its grenades, and any other tanks, you know, you gotta have to throw a few at it, but they're not gonna expect you coming. Even the behemoths, I'm gonna chuck a few grenades across the map and hit it for 12 damage. Now I'm just feeling good. I'm dropping, resupplying everybody. It's Christmas holiday season. Everybody's getting some ammo and health, but I'm really low. I'm down to 17% on the horse. I just want to keep it cool right here for a little bit and just work on another flank. Like, I'm not going straight into the battlefield. I'm looping all the way around, you know, using this time to do something other than just wait. So I dropped some health for him. And you're going to see how messed up Suez still is. I feel like they need to give the enemy team both behemoths. You can see on the coast of Suez that there's like a behemoth ship and there's a train in play right now. They need to put both of them in for the losing team because there's no coming back right here, right now. I'm taking massive damage, but one thing I'm not doing is standing still so everyone can lock onto me individually. Finally, I got too deep. There's too many people, but I stayed alive for a long time, and you're gonna see on spawn there's still a horse left. The horse should never be available. It's so powerful. Look, this is a heavy tank. My horse is gonna run this guy over after I ghost ride it. I get back onto the horse. I gotta dip. I gotta get out of here. It's too hot. It's too heavy. Heavy tank. I'm gonna just go speed up, run away, you know, heal up, drop your pack, get replenished, get resupplied, go straight back into battle. I got 2 more tank grenades, and boom, another triple kill. These tanks don't have a chance against the horses unless they see you coming from a mile away or you're out in the open, but you got to use that horse mobility and utility to get some flanks off. And right here you got to see again there's a light armored vehicle, and I think they're doing a good job on the enemy team right here, getting into one of their vehicles and going across the map and capturing a flag. That's really good for the armored car. That you got to see them, they were just on the A flag, they were getting spawn trapped, but they made it all the way around. And right here I'm going to sneak up on a behemoth. There's like 6 people in large machine guns that can't really get killed for 10 minutes straight. Basically, my main tip here is the horse is really good at flanking enemies, and you can use it to your advantage to capture a flag after being held down in conquest and you're trying to break that line and you just can't seem to make a play. Just get on a horse. The enemy teams aren't going to see you coming. You're so fast and nimble. You can even go out of bounds and use that to your advantage. You're so fast you can spend like 5 seconds out of bounds and then easily get back in and pretty much be untouchable. I actually like that I'm not doing that great with the sword in this gameplay. I do get a double kill right there, but it's got to show the powerfulness of the horse. You can be really good. Practice makes perfect at this. I'm just not lining them up. I'm going at the wrong side. I'm switching the camera angle too much, going between the left hand and the right hand. I'm obviously doing something wrong, but I am level 8 with the Calvary class, and I have got some moments where you get one kill on the right hand side, then you turn a little bit to the left and switch to the left hand side and get a sweet double kill, then switch to the right hand. It is very powerful. Now, another thing that I love about the Calvary class, and I think it's underrated and a lot of people don't understand this, so that's why I'm dropping this expert tip 10 minutes deep into the video. Comment down below horse mass kill up. People aren't gonna know what the hell's going on if you're still watching this video. But a real good tip with the Calvary class is you got increased health. It's almost like an elite class. I don't think you have as much armor or as much health, but you can take a little bit additional damage as the Calvary class, and you're gonna win any melee fight. So if you're going into close quarter combat inside one of these buildings, for example, get out your sword. It's not, I was gonna say a knife, but it's more of a Calvary badass sword, and get into a melee fight, because you're gonna win those battles. It's a 2-shot kill. They're gonna have to either stab you in the back or 3 times in the face. By that time, you're gonna hit them twice. So I think the horse is very, very underrated, very fun to use, especially if you start to get good at swiping your sword. Obviously, I wasn't that good, but you're gonna see I got like 3 triple kills versus vehicles, and typically on Suez, someone very good in a vehicle can get like 60 kills. And a good way to counter that is just by hopping on the horse. 28 kills, 5 deaths, a little bit over a 5 kill death ratio, me just running around with the horse. And you don't really die doing this if you can get to safety by one of our major tips in today's video, is going away, healing up, resupplying, regenerating, and getting back into battle. So thank you guys again for watching this video. I had a lot of fun doing it. Getting the gameplay was a blast. I'm going to play Suez every time now. Usually I skip Suez, but that's all I got for today. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.